Well, howdy race fans, and welcome to another race of Gaslands. And here we are at the Monroe Track, and this is our layout. It's up from above from Chopper Dan. Yes, he's laying it out from the upper left-hand corner, going all the way around. You can follow the arrows around the track to the finish line, which is on the upper right-hand corner. It's a pretty easy looking track with a couple hairpins in it, but not too many. There's a few obstacles there in the center that can be kind of dangerous. Yes, indeed it is. They got some explosive fuel barrels. If you try to run those things over, you're going to explode into a fiery confrontation. Yes, indeed. And there we go. You can see the starting gate right there. And then there's a center stretch going around to the second gate, through the third gate, and to the fourth gate, and down through the start line and finish. And we're pulling out of their last race. We had some damage here. Here on the pole position, we got Death Skull, followed up by Spectre. Yes, Spectre. And then, well, we got a guy out here on a motorcycle. Goose on the motorcycle. Yes, indeed. We got a guy out there that's dangerous. And we got Hunter in his police car. The highway patrol's out there. Then we got Reaper. I think he's the one that won the race last week. And then we got Wolf, and he's the guy that's leading the pack everywhere in the points. And then we got Spider, the other highway patrol out there, writing tickets all the time. Then we got Brother Love looking for a win. He needs a little bit of action. Then we got Snake Plissken. Yes, indeed, that's Snake Plissken. He's kind of a dangerous guy on that war buggy. And looks like the cars are ready to go, and I think they're starting to rock and roll it, and looks like it's going to be Spectre out there in front, followed by Goose. They're drag racing down the center stretch right there, right up, just ripping through the gears. And it's going to be hard to catch that motorcycle. That thing, if it gets going, it's going to be crazy. And looks like Hunter just piled right in the back put a big old dent right in the back of Death Skull's car. That rear bumper's not looking so good already. He looks like he's trying to do a pit maneuver, but he just not moving fast enough for him. And there looks like Wolf and Reaper are falling up in the right behind Spectre and Death Skull, coming up and causing havoc with those ram-raging guys from Team Rocket. And once again, looks like Spider ran into the back of his own teammate, and looks like Brother Love is raring to go. Looks like he's going to try to get himself in the running start here, hanging back. And it does look like he does get a little bit of run there. You can see Brother Love catching up, and right on tail of Spectre looks like, yes, Reaper's in right behind him. It looks like they're drafting's right down the main stretch. And here comes Brother Love. And Brother Love is flipping off Wolf. There's not too much love lost between those two crazy lads out there. And they're waving their guns at each other. The teammates are like flipping each other off. And, they're locking and loaded. And here is Spider running right in the back of Brother Love's car. And doesn't look like much damage from that rear end action. And a little bit of dent in the rear there. And yes, indeed. Maybe there is. He did do a pit maneuver and sent him right in the side of Wolf's car. That's not happy. That's those guys in the highway patrol are just a pain. They're doing their pit maneuvers and causing a pile up. You guys are supposed to be cleaning up, not doing it, not causing the accidents. And it looks like Goose is kind of looking off the side right there, trying to stay out of this mess, as Spectre is followed up there by Reaper and Wolf. Yeah, they got himself squared away right there. And here comes Hunter and Snake Plissken. Looks like he's trying to look for a line on the outside. And hopefully he doesn't run into his teammate right there. That could be really bad, putting a big old dent in his own teammate's car. And there goes... Yep, here comes Hunter. And yes, he's taunting, and he's like flipped him off. It looks like there's a little bit of action going on there. It looks like Brother Love's having a little bit of problems right there. Looks like he's a little fishtail, out of control. And there's our, looks like Goose just flying up the side right there with that motorcycle. That thing is flying. That looks like that's a Suzuki or something maybe. That's a possibility. And yes, indeed, it looks like Spectre, Reaper, and Goose are doing pretty good in this. And there you can see Wolf is looking up there. He's eyeballing Death Skull. It's hanging out the side. But coming up from the rear is, yes, indeed, it's once again, here comes Hunter doing another pit maneuver. He just banged in and trying to flip him and get him out of control. This looks like Wolf's going to have a bad day here. And, oh, no, he's losing control. And he just smashed right into the side of Snake's car. Ooh, that's nasty. Look at the size of the dent in that side of that car. There's not much left of that thing. Looks like you ripped off a whole quarter panel off that thing with a spiky ram on the front. And it does look like Goose is, he's heading for the corner there. He's out there a little bit in the front. And followed by Spectre and Death Skull and Reaper. And those guys right there doing a pretty clean race right now. And yes, indeed, here comes Brother Love right in the back of his own teammate. A little bumping and grinding. It looks like Hunter's eyeballing his Brother Love right there for his little bit of action. Yeah. Oh, and here comes, some taunting going on. And it looks like Brother Love is having to do a little bit of sliding action going on here. And it looks like Spider's doing a little bit of taunting himself. And looks like Spectre got out of control and just got slammed into the side by Reaper's car and just major dent in the side of that vehicle. And I don't know if there's much left of that car right now. Big old smacking dent in the side. And yes, indeed, here comes Hunter once again, putting another pit maneuver on Wolf's car. And that's just not working out too well for those guys. Those highway patrolmen. And we do have, looks like Death Skull's car came right up and just ripped a big old ripping hole right in the side of Reaper's car. And Goose went sliding around that corner. And it looks like these two are drag racing down the side stretch. And through that corner, and you can see there, looks like Brother Love and Snake. And followed up by the highway patrol doing a little bit of the cleanup or something. I don't know what those guys are planning on doing back there. And it looks like Spectre went flying around. He's doing a Tokyo drift around that corner. If he gets away, there's no way they're going to catch that guy because that car is going to be flying through the gears. Spectre can do it. And it does look like Death Skull went through, fired his guns, and hit Reaper's car, and it lost control and just put a big smack and dent in the side of Death Skull's car. And he lost control. He went right into the wall and just crunched. That thing is mangled. That car, I don't know if there's anything left, if that car is even operational right now. That thing is just totaled possibly. And there goes Wolf. He's into the wall, smacking through it, and with that ram on the front, he looks like he launched over the wall possibly, and he's spinning that thing around. And yes, there goes Spectre. He's just flying down the center stretch right there, and you can see the action. The highway patrol is on the opposite side of the wall from him, and they can't even see him. He's just gone. I think Spectre's got this race wrapped up if he and yes, indeed, it looks like what happened? It looks like Goose got ran over by a couple cars right there. His bike is gone. I think it's underneath those wheels there someplace. And Death Skull did lose control. And looks like Wolf is like, I'm eyeballing you guys. We're going to be a little bit of revenge here for taking out my teammate. We're going to be smacking you guys down. And coming through the corner, it looks like 1, and there comes 2 and 3. Looks like Wolf lost control once again. That taunt that came from Spider made him lose control of his car, and he's sliding through hitting the wall again. That's not looking good. And there's Brother Love coming up through the gears, round that corner, and he's eyeballing, trying to catch up with Spectre. And Spectre is already through the next gate, looks like. Yes, indeed, he is coming through the gate right there. And looks like Spectre is already through gate 2. He's heading through down. And to see if he can downshift through that corner if he has to. It'd be a little hard, though. We'll just see if he can make it through. And there goes one, number 2 and 3. Looks like Snake is right on the tails, drafting with Brother Love. Yes, those two teammates seem to be having 2 and 3 wrap. Oh, their Spider unloaded his minigun opened up on Snake's car and just lost control, and that thing exploded into a massive fireball. There's damage everywhere. It looks like the back of Brother Love's car is on fire. That's not looking good at all. And going through the corner is Spectre. Spectre is sliding around that corner doing a Tokyo drift, and it looks like you can see it here. He's eyeballing for the next straight. And looks like Brother Love is like, I'm gonna lay down a whole bunch of smoke, and it looks like he's on fire a little bit there. As you can see the flame licking off the rear end, or that just exhaust, we're not sure, but he's doing a good job. And they're just looking like a ton of smoke coming off that vehicle as that diesel is throwing fuel on the manifold, laying all kinds of smoke everywhere. And it looks like you got Spider, and there it comes. Around the corner is Wolf coming up, and looks like he may be a little distracted. No, he's laying some fire into Spider's car right there. And it's like, yep, we're going to be a little revenge for all those pit maneuvers. And, oh, wait a minute. We got a new race going on here. Looks like some bullets are flying between Spectre's car and Brother Love. Brother Love has just got that thing turbocharged or something. Maybe that's where that smoke is coming from. He had that thing lit up. And there goes Wolf around the corner, and it looks like he did do some damage to he's hitting Hunter or something. I'm not sure exactly, but there's some bullets flying between those cars. And coming around, yes indeed, looks like Wolf is going down that stretch pretty good right now. But everybody has to slow down when they get to that next corner. So you can gain a lot of ground when you're trying to catch up with somebody and hit the corners there. And it looks like Spectre is got himself a little bit of distance there. And you see the bullets flying between those two cars. And it looks like Brother Love, his car is limping. Yeah, I don't know if there's a lot of holes in that thing. That thing's smoking pretty good. But there goes Spectre. He's flying down. Looks like he's got that thing in top gear now. And he's negotiating his way through all the fire barrels. And if he can make this next corner without any cracking up, he looks like he may win this thing. And here comes Spider and Hunter. They're negotiating all the smoke and flames that's laying all over the track right there, left by Brother Love. And we'll just see what happens there with that. And there's Brother Love. And coming around the corner, some bullets are flying between Brother Love and Wolf. Indeed, looks like Wolf is going to have to figure out how to get around that corner. It's getting a little tight for him. He's coming in hot. And here comes Spider and Hunter. And it looks like they're going negotiating all that. They don't pedal to the metal. Looks like they're aiming for that next gate, trying to get through there. And yes, indeed, they are catching up with Wolf there. As you have to negotiate around that corner right there without cracking up. They have to slow down to get around that corner. So it gives you an opportunity for your team to catch up on them. Looks like Spectre did a Tokyo drift. He's going around that corner really hard. He's sliding pretty hard. But it looks like he's aiming for the next gate. And there is Brother Love getting a little bit of bullet holes in him. And there's some tracer fire going between Spider and Wolf right there. And it's like both those cars are looking pretty shot up at the moment. There is no love lost between those two cars. And there goes Spectre. He's out of sight right now. Nobody can even see him as it's going around that corner. And it looks like Brother Love's having a little problem negotiating those fireballs, and all those barrels are getting in the way. He did come around the corner pretty hard, and looks like there's a little bit of fire going on between the two of them. And it does look like looks like the tracer fire missed, and nothing happened there. And it looks like Brother Love missed his opportunity to cause some problems to Spectre, and it looks like Spectre is negotiating, getting past the tow truck right there. And it looks like this could be it. And I think Spectre may win this one. That's the way it is looking. And yes, indeed, he is going through that last bit of the track. There's nobody in sight. Nobody can stop him. And I think this will be a victory for Spectre. And yes, Spectre has won the race. He had his car shot up pretty good, but he made it through and negotiated those corners without making any mistakes. And this is the very first victory for Spectre of the season. And coming around, looks like it's going to be in second place will be Brother Love in a shot-up car. So that's not too bad for that team. You know, they needed a good second place finish in the season. Let's see how it comes out in the points here. And it does look like Wolf is in third, followed by Spider and Hunter. So let's just see how this wraps up for the points for the race. And here are the race results. We got Spectre coming in with 25, Brother Love with 15, Wolf with 12, Spider comes in with 9, and Hunter comes in 8. So that's going to be a combined team, probably 17 points for that team for Hunter and Spider. And let's figure out what we got here for the season standings. And they've got them cracking up here. The calculators are... And here we go. Season standings. It looks like Wolf and Reaper come in with 154. They did have a outstanding season. And we've got Spider and Hunter 115. Death Skull and Spectre with 80. Snake and Brother Love come in with 64. And Enforcer and Moose come in with 42. Now they missed a few of these races, or they did not finish. So after 8 races, that's your season standings. Hope you guys like it. We'll see you in the next season. This is your announcer guy, Helcrex, and we'll see you in the next one.